Good morning, everyone. It's Tanya here with My County Link, and I'm here with my good friend JC Dome. We are here because we are getting ready to announce our next Impactful Rippler recipient. Now, JC nominated her, so we're going to talk to her a little bit about that. But just to kind of bring you up, if you haven't been watching our Impactful Ripplers, an Impactful Rippler is just not a do-gooder. We love do-gooders. We all want to do good. But an Impactful Rippler is somebody who really does something that people don't even know about. But that Impact Rippler makes a ripple effect, just like if you drop a stone in a pond, right? You get that ripple effect. It continues to go on, and it shares, and it continues to help others. So today we are announcing our winner as Diana Valdez today. She works here at the Greenville post office, and we're going to go in and we're going to surprise her. And we're going to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that she does. But before we do that, JC, tell us why you nominated Diana.
So Diana has been here at the post office about almost 30 years. I've worked here 8 with her. I'm a roll carrier. She is a clerk here. She is the mother of the people that feel left behind. She is always looking out for the ones that feel forgotten, not loved, need a little extra something. So she's always taking care of them. She brings us together as a post office because she rallies us together and says, hey, these people need help. Can we come together? Can we help them? We're all like, absolutely. And she does this multiple times a year, not just a one-time thing or a big group, or sometimes it's even like during COVID, she brought toilet paper for like some elderly people that couldn't get out. Like we all collected toilet paper to get, toilet paper out to the community. She has a huge heart, I should say. She always puts others before herself, and that rubs off on us as a post office because we at the post office get to see the community.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Every single day,
right? Yes.
The ins and outs. We just don't deliver your mail. We kind of watch, for people that need extra help, and we'll say, hey, this person needs a little extra, and she'll say, hey, we got you covered. And she does a lot of this on her own time after the post office. She'll deliver foods to the blessing box on her time, her dime. It's not anything on the clock or anything like that, but she always makes sure everything's taken care of.
And that's what we like about Impact the Rippler. They're usually people that you don't know that's doing things. They're the quiet people in the back that, like you said, the eyes are out there. She sounds like she's the mama of the post office, right?
Yes.
So a few things that we're going to talk about of what she does help and collect and to send, but then also she's a big helper to the guy in the big red suit. She works with Santa Claus, and she makes sure that he gets all of his letters back out to all the kids that come in every year. So she's right on top of that. And let's go over some of the things. So she helps with the Kentucky flooding with the victims there. She donates books to the library boxes around. She collects food for the blessing boxes, toys for tots, Stuff a Bus. She also works with the breast cancer awareness. She also collects items, and she delivers those to the local nursing homes as they need them. And then she herself makes wreaths that she raffles. She raffles those off. How could people get on and help buy like raffle tickets or help with that raffle for her wreaths? Do you know how she does that?
Well, we recently just had one of our post office members here, his daughter has cancer. She was 5, so she made several wreaths to donate to make sure we raise enough money for that family.
Okay.
So it's usually something like along that line.
Okay, so she makes those for that.
Absolutely.
And then she also, again, we talked about she works with the cancer patients. She collects items for the veterans, and her son was in the Army, and she lost her son.
Absolutely, yes.
And then, so that obviously is a pull on her heart, and then the community here. And then you also have one postal worker that is an active service member.
Yes.
And then she collects things and sends to him when he's on duty.
Monthly, yes.
Monthly, that's amazing.
He always likes little snacks.
Yeah,
little
so
treats,
that's what it goes back to what you said before. She's always thinking of the person who needs a little something for that time period in their life.
Yes.
And then we also talked about. What do I have here? Oh yeah, we collect the items that she sends, and that's what I was talking about. So that sounds like exactly what an Impactful Rippler is. So when you go on My County Link, at the very top, there's a spot that says Rippler. You can nominate people there. If you've nominated, please know your nomination is not kicked out. They're in there, and they keep once you've submitted it, they're there. So don't ever worry about that. But you can nominate there, and then also for businesses, you can also help with this. You can message me. I can explain to you how that works. We have some wonderful sponsors that work with us in this. So we have the Village Green is our sponsor. We have Shell Sheep Shed. We have Biller Stamping and Engraving. We have Heather Swerdick with Inside Out Coaching. Keller Grain and Feed, and Spirit Medical Transport. So those are a few of our companies that help kind of rally around us to help us do that. We've got a fun gift we're going to go give her. Let's go surprise her. And Miss JC Dome, who's the person that nominated you, and we've chosen you as our recipient. So I'm going to take a little bit of time, let you gather your thoughts, and you're like me, I have chills. That was so cool. Great. So this is Miss Diana Valdez that we were speaking about outside. I was with JC, we kind of went over some of the stuff that you do. So I'm going to sit down with you for like a few minutes and just go over some things and talk to you about that, okay? Okay. All right, so stay with us. So I'm here with Miss Diana. So again, congratulations. I would say earlier, I got goosebumps with everybody just saying, you're surprising you and congratulating you. You can just tell that you're the mama of the post office here, right? So the Impactful Rippler, as we talked about earlier out there with JC before we came in and met you. So to kind of just explain it again, it's, what you do affects more than just the first round of where your donations, I'll say, land, right? Mm-hmm. They ripple out and they affect other people's lives. And then the whole point of the Impactful Rippler is to encourage others as well to either get behind somebody that's already doing something or create your own way to make an impactful ripple in our community, our country, and our world, right? So a few of the things, we listed some things already outside that you take care of and do the different things. So we did go over those. But a few things that I wanted to touch on today was, one, let's talk about why do you do what you do? Like all the things that you do, what pulls on your heart to make you do that? We're going to talk about the service for one, because you have someone here that you send stuff to, but then also you had two sons in the military, but you lost one of those sons. So let's start there, and then we'll go on to the next thing. So tell us about, helping send stuff to the servicemen. Why is that such a pull for you, and how does that, you feel, impact others?
Because they give so much of themselves. They sacrifice family, friends. They don't get to do the barbecues and weddings and family Christmases and birthdays. They miss that.
Right, because we're all out doing that, and they're over there keeping us free.
So that to appreciate their sacrifice, I like sending them things. I know that my son was in Afghanistan, and they didn't get some of the things that we have, like toilet paper, baby wipes.
And some of the things we don't think about.
We automatically go to the store, and when they were stationed in Afghanistan, there wasn't a store. They were just out there. Right. So just to send back and give back the love that they give me. I mean, I still keep in contact with my son that was in the 101st Airborne area, Valdez. I still keep in touch with his unit. These guys are super great guys. They have family, and they call me Mama D.
Oh, see?
They think I'm their mom sometimes, so it's great. And my other son, he was in the National Guard.
Okay.
And he gave a lot, and I also helped out with their family medicine group. We did Christmas, which was really fun, just to see their kids and appreciate their families that come, and it was nice. It was just something I could give back. And like, I'm working on a secret project for a few veterans in here, because I like to make wreaths.
Now, we talked about that you make wreaths and help for people to do raffles and different things.
So I found these veteran posters at the Lowe's, so I'm making these veteran boards for them.
Oh, nice.
Because there's several of them that were Air Force, and I found a real pretty Air Force ribbon.
So you're off to making some more wreaths.
Yeah, so I'm making them for them, and I like making wreaths. I just did a few for the Tyler Parks that works here.
Okay.
His daughter has cancer, so we did a auction for her. So I donated several of those, and they made really good money. Good. So I'm glad
JC
I can
was
help.
Explaining how the wreaths that you do help, and then they could donate them, and then people raffle for them and so forth. So some of the other things that you had on the list, one of the other ones that stuck out to me was the Cancer Society and the cancer victims that you help with. What do you do in that world for that? What is something that maybe people can help with that?
I like making things and donate. My niece, she's 36. She is the same age as my son. And really, that really got to my heart, because my son passed away, and I'm like, she told me, I was like, and she went yesterday to get her PET scans.
Okay,
so
we'll
she's
saying,
for good results. She said the results look good. So, And my mom's sister, she had some sisters pass away. She has one that's a survivor. And my dad has a sister who's a breast cancer survivor. And I feel for them. So if I can raise money or do something to help them out, or just even awareness.
Right.
And I try to, because I have some cousins and stuff, and they're like, oh, we don't need. Yeah, you need to. Everybody needs to.
That's
just
right.
trying to get that awareness out there, because at this day and age, you didn't hear cancer when you were a kid. I'm like, I'm turning 60. You really didn't hear that when you were a kid?
And I think also, too, people kept it to themselves, too.
Yeah.
Where now, I agree with you, the awareness needs to get out there more, because there's so much they can do that they couldn't do a long time ago.
Exactly.
And now they have
they
that.
can survive from
Absolutely.
it. So,
Absolutely.
So if I could help
very
a little
best friend
bit,
that is a survivor, and yes, it's absolutely, it's a hardship to go through,
right?
But it's a miracle when they come out on the other
if
side.
you can make a meal, or you can just make them smile for the day, or give them a gift card so they can go out to dinner, or a gas card that helps them get to the treatment, anything like that can help out. So.
Yeah. You have a happy birthday, I hear, out there.
Renee has a birthday.
Well,
that's our
happy birthday, Renee, as we're doing this
birthday
as well,
singer we have here.
That's cute. So also then, as you gather the different items and so forth, is there some place that we can put out to the public where they can donate these items for you?
They can bring them in here and drop them off. Usually we try to get it here by mid-November, because you have to have them out by the end of November to be able to get them to the soldiers.
For the military, yes.
For the military.
So they can bring stuff in here for you?
And if they want something from the Cancer Society, they can bring it in and tell them it's for me, and I will get it to the Cancer Society. Because she comes in here a lot, and last year my dad had skin cancer.
Okay.
So they helped us out a lot with some stuff we had.
Because we have a great
on.
resource right here in Dark County that a lot of people don't realize.
Right.
So that is nice.
Yeah.
And when we do different things here, we can make it so it stays right here in Dark County.
Right.
So not that you don't want to help others, but when you are doing things and you want things to stay local, you can designate it to stay right here in Dark County. Absolutely.
Exactly. Also, we take stuff that comes out of the recycle bins, like gloves and stuff, and books and stuff, and we send them. I send them to a mission, which is called the Redbird Mission in Kentucky.
Okay.
For the people in Kentucky, because they don't have books or gloves or something like that. Instead of throwing it in the trash, why not recycle and give it to somebody that needs
can use it. That's right,
exactly.
Absolutely. Well, we're super excited. I thank you for everything that you do. It's people like you that we need more in the world, and we want to highlight people like you. So there's enough icky stuff out there in the world, right?
I try
We want to
to
highlight the good stuff.
Yeah.
So
if I can help somebody, I'm not going to take it with me. God
fair
already
point.
makes it clear we're not taking it with me.
Fair point.
I'd rather give it to somebody who needs it. I mean, I was a single mother and didn't have a lot, so if I can give a school supply, a notebook, a pencil,
because you're stuff in the bus, I hear you're doing those things.
So anything that can help somebody out at Christmas. My brother, he's part of the Road Hogs, so we do the food drive for the veterans and Toys for Tots.
Yes.
So
very good.
If I can give a little bit here and there, I'm happy. It warms my heart.
Oh, it does mine too to hear it. So if you would like to help Miss Diana in this quest of hers, and also maybe reach out to your own community and see where you can help, we always encourage that. So you can drop off stuff here. You can also reach out to us at My County Link if you need further information on that. Again, we have a Rippler tab on our My County Link page that you can click on, and you can see Miss Diana's video anytime. It'll be there, archived forever, and you can also see our past recipients as well. So again, I want to shout out another big thank you to our sponsors. We have the Village Green, the nursing home here in Greenville. We have Biller Stamps and Engraving. We have Heather Swerdig with Inside Out Coaching, Cheryl's She Shed, trying to say that 10 times fast. Right. And then we have Keller Grain and Feed, and we also have Spirit Medical Transport. So keep watching our videos and keep sharing them. That's how we get to spread the love around. So we'll see you next time.